If everyone is moving forward together, then success takes care of itself. I, as well as many other Aggies, have had the privilege of working on teams with other Aggies. Now, these teams haven't always had the highest success rate because there have been individuals or a part of the group that has either lost motivation or fallen behind and thus affected the quality of the project. Today, with research that I have done into his life, I am here to talk about how Henry Ford became an influential figure in the field of engineering because he made these people that fell behind or lost motivation better than they were before. My name is Eduardo Sanchez, and I am a rising sophomore engineering major at Texas A&M University. Now, he started by never giving up. Then he supported his employees, and then he gave the American public hopes and dreams. Now, how did he do this? Well, first of all, he never gave up on his dream. No matter how much his father denied him his dream, he kept working. According to Ray Batchelor's 1994 book, Henry Ford, Mass Production, Modernism, and Design, Ford confided in Samuel Krausler, the journalist that was helping him write his book, My Life and Work, that his father wanted him to stay on their farm in Dearborn, Michigan, so much that he prohibited him from even doing any work. Now, Henry Ford got around this because he, as you can see in the picture, had this bench. And now, this bench, he would secretly mend watches whenever he could. And so, as many other influential figures, he some worked in secret, but as many other influential figures have done, he made sure that he didn't give up. And now, he may have been the model for some of the figures in history, like Martin Luther King Jr., for instance. He had his dream that he wanted black boys and black girls to be able to hold hands with little white boys and little white girls without being judged. And he's still people are still fighting for that dream today to keep it alive. But, he could have been the model of Martin Luther King. Who knows? But people never gave up. People that are influential figures today have never given up. Now, what did he do once he reached success? He didn't stop and raking the money and live. No, he supported his employees. Now, how did he do this? He provided support monetarily and health-wise. Now, according to David Lainer Lewis's 1976 book, The Public Image of Henry Ford, an American Folk Hero and His Company, Ford and Cousins worked together because they were the biggest shareholders at Ford to basically get the $5 a day agreement passed. Now, this agreement made it so that the working days would be 9 hours to 8 hours, that anybody 22 years or older would get $5 a day at least, that the bonuses that would be calculated instead of being given at the end of the year would be given bi-monthly evenly throughout the year. Now, 18 to 20-year-olds also had to prove themselves to even get this money. Now, how did this help his employees? Well, first of all, monetary-wise, these employees had less stress because they were getting paid more and working less, and so they could spend time with their families, or they could also bring the food to the table and not have to worry, am I going to have enough this month? Am I going to have to live on the street? Because it could have been a problem. And another thing is that lifestyle-wise, those 18 to 22-year-olds, they probably didn't have families, or they were starting up one. And so Henry Ford wanted them to focus on that. And so these lifestyle changes that they had to follow basically made them better men. Now, after his employees, he went on to give hope to the American public. He did this by making this product widespread and available. And so, in Samuel S. Marquise's 1923 book, Henry Ford, An Interpretation, he states, when it came to automobiles, Henry Ford decided to make them all alike and of a size that would fit not the greatest number of people, but the largest number of pocketbooks. Keep your eye on the average pocketbook. He made his product in factories so that they would be cheap, they would be less costly, and they would be available to the American public. And now, Bill Gates, he gives scholarships, he does this, he does that. He gives people dreams. And Henry Ford gave them a dream. He was still getting money though. Like Bill Gates makes money because of Microsoft. However, this money he was making it so that other people could, you know, have a dream of buying a car, and this worked. And in a word, he basically became an influential figure in the field of engineering because he never gave up. He supported his employees and gave the people a dream. Basically, what I've learned from him is that you can work by yourself. You have to be moving together with other people as a team. And if everyone succeeds, then we'll all succeed. Thank you.